how's it going? We did a dive the other night. It was our first time nighttime scuba diving. It was part of our advanced open water certification with Tri-State Diving in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. This is Pickerel Lakes, or Pickerel Lake. It's near Detroit Lakes. Like I said, it's our first time diving as part of the certification. There was about 8 of us out there. We split up into 2 groups of 4. We were with the instructor, my son and I, and another student. The instructor is Gary Seal Thompson. You know, before we started scuba diving, I researched a lot, and the theme that came up over and over was select your instructor, not your course. And we did that. Gary's just been an amazing instructor. He's had almost 60 years of scuba diving experience. He's great. My son and I, he was 13 when he took his course, his basic course. Really patient. He has a passion for teaching, so I can't speak highly enough of Gary and what he's done there. And it's a great dive shop, so if you ever find yourself in Lakes Country in Minnesota, stop by. We've got a great shop. Really influenced a lot of our purchasing decisions because he can service just about anything. And he's willing to work with you. He's just a great instructor. So this is my first time taking underwater photographs. Obviously, it's my first night dive. So I have the EK7000 camera by Picasso. I just got it off Amazon. It's kind of a GoPro clone. At first I was worried about waterproofness because I've had other GoPro clones and they just didn't hold up after time. This is probably my 7th, 8th dive with the camera. I'm really happy with it. Picture quality at night doesn't do it justice. I got to do a little bit more research on how to do it. I don't really have a rig. I just have it put on a floating handle and lanyarded to my wrist. It's fastened with a carabiner retractable lanyard to my dive vest, my BC. I didn't have any lights attached to the camera. I think that's a mistake. I think I need to get a light if I'm going to do more night photography. All I have is my flashlight. It's just a Princeton Tech Sector 7. I haven't had a lot of luck with the Princeton Tech dive lights. I've gone through 3 of them already. It's even in low light conditions. The water's murky in some lakes here, so it's nice to take a light, especially if you're going to scuba dive or wreck. Sunken pontoon boat seems to be popular around here. So you kind of see there's the instructor ahead, and we're looking for fish. It was really amazing how many fish there were out at night. Again, apologize for the poor lighting. It's really tough to see, but there's fish everywhere. About 17 feet of water here. We weren't diving very deep today, but in Minnesota, anything below 25 feet or so, you're not going to see much. It's a pretty desolate bottom. So we tend to keep our dives shallower. That's just a type of sunfish. Underwater, the camera doesn't do it justice because they really sort of glow this iridescent blue. You can kind of see it if you catch bluegill or sunfish. You kind of have that blue streak, but underwater at night, the light, it's just really vibrant. It's almost like reef diving, although I've never reef dove, but the colors really pop at night. You can kind of see the northern pike. Some of the lakes up here are loaded with them. They're great, great fish. They're fun to catch. They're mean as heck, though. Get them on the line and you'll know it. They fight to the end. I don't usually keep what we catch. I want to catch and release guy, but try to fish as much as we can. What Gary's having us do here is he's having us shine our lights upwards. It's really neat what you can see at night. All the sort of microscopic creatures that come out at night. When you put your light beam upwards, you can just kind of see them if you just sit still for a little bit. At first I thought it was silver, but then it all started moving, little seahorse-looking things, and I'm fascinated with plankton, whatever they are. It's really neat. It's something you just don't see during the day. One thing I noticed diving at night is I used a lot less air. We had 48 minutes of bottom time. I have a 80-liter tank, and I really used a lot less air. After 48 minutes of bottom time, I still had half my air left. Could have gone an hour and a half, possibly, on this tank, which was really remarkable. I think one of the reasons is you move a lot slower at night. You can't see, obviously. So you move a lot slower, and so you consume less air. And there's just so much more to see at night. Like I said, a lot of the fish. You can see there was just a bluegill, a small one, and the bottom is just littered with them. There's hundreds and hundreds of these fish, and they're just kind of chilling for the night. Kind of see some of the fish swimming around, but there weren't many swimming. They were mostly resting at the bottom. And you could get really close to them, almost touch them if you wanted to, and they wouldn't move. But this was our night dive, part of the Advanced Open Water course, Tri-State Diving in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, from Pickerel Lake. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.